What's going on, everybody? This is Kerry Wood, back with you again. Another edition of Sports and Swag Sound Bites. Man, what a game tonight that we saw in the Western Conference Finals. Houston Rockets getting up off the deck and putting it to the Golden State Warriors. I couldn't be happier being a Rockets fan, to be honest with you. That was the team that I remember seeing back a few months ago. A lot of talk, man, going on about the Rockets. Can they win? Can they do anything well at all in this series, playing the way that they played Monday night in Game 1? Can they win a game? Playing the ISO ball that they played Monday night that got them in a lot of trouble, to be honest with you. Golden State won that game running away in Houston to take the home court advantage back from the Rockets. But tonight, the Rockets kind of changed some things up, man. Yeah, they still ran some ISO, there's no doubt. That's who they are, and that's just the way it's going to be. But they absolutely tweaked some things, and they tweaked some things for the better, and that is what the difference was tonight, with the Houston Rockets coming out on top, 127-105. Let me say that again, 127 points by the Rockets. Hadn't been able to say that very often with the Rockets getting over 120 points. And I think, man, you sit there and think about where this team was a few months ago, at least in my eye. Again, a lot of people out there saying that the Rockets, this is who they are, or at least Monday night is who they are. This is how they played all season. Why would they change up from what got them 65 wins during the regular season? This is how they played a lot of that time, not like Monday night. Again, yes, same philosophy to a certain degree, absolutely, for the most part. Same philosophy as ISO ball, but you saw a huge difference on the way the ball moved. You saw a huge difference on how players moved without the basketball. And that's what you saw in the first few months of this season. November, December, January. Well, I guess you have to even go back to October, because technically the season began in October. That's how the Rockets moved the basketball to start this season. That's how they became one of the teams, one of the faster-paced teams in the NBA. And now all of a sudden they've turned into one of the slower-paced teams, that is, until tonight. And that is the thing that people like me have been saying on Twitter for the last 2 or 3 months that follow the Rockets on a nightly basis, that we were waiting for this team that we saw the first couple of months to step back. They finally stepped back into the Toyota Center tonight, and I am extremely happy to see it. And this is what we've been talking about all that time. So, let's talk about those changes. The biggest change, of course, was the pace. Yes, the Warriors turned the ball over a lot, and of course that helped out. There's no question about it. Now, let me get that out of the way first. The Warriors absolutely helped the Rockets to kind of get into a groove tonight. Turned the ball over 7 times in the first quarter. It's not going to get it done usually. Not going to get it done, and then the Rockets really, to a degree, were able to capitalize, but they really missed some opportunities themselves in the first quarter, and I think that's why the score was only a 5-point deficit at the end of the first quarter. And that kind of, only being a 5-point game kind of made you worry, or at least it made me worry just a little bit going into the second quarter. But the Rockets kind of got things together, especially on the offensive end, and then all that kind of took care of itself on the defensive end as well. This is the way it's supposed to look. I mean, again, all season, the Rockets really moved the ball, at least early in the season, and then all of a sudden things just kind of stopped and got really stagnant. And it led to a lot of Rockets fans saying, what's the problem? We've lost like 3 games in 3 months. What is the issue? Why are you people like you coming down and saying, you know what, this Rockets team is not playing the way we need them to play going into the playoffs? Well, we saw all of that Monday night. But this tonight is the way they're supposed to play, and this is the way they kind of played and kind of set the tone for the season. The way they played tonight, and again, could not be happier to see it. James Harden 27 points, Eric Gordon joining him. Again, Eric Gordon joining him with 27 points off the bench. PJ Tucker 22 points, setting a career high in playoff games for himself. Trevor Ariza 19 points. I mean, the beat goes on and on. The beat goes on and on. Just look at Trevor Ariza and PJ Tucker, 41 points. They scored 9 points between themselves on Monday night. There's the difference. There's your difference of the game. Point blank simple. I mean, it's not because James Harden and then PJ Tucker came on inside the NBA, so it's NBA and say, oh, it's because of our defense. Well, I'm not saying that your defense was not better tonight, but let's be real about it. The offense flowed better because you got everybody involved early. Not only early in the game, but you got them involved early in the shot clock where they could do something with the basketball when they got it. There was rhythm with PJ Tucker. There was rhythm with Eric Gordon. There was rhythm with Trevor Ariza. That's what the difference was. And that's why the Rockets won the game going away. Now the Warriors, let's get on them just a little bit. Again, I want to make this brief. I was talking about game 2 tonight. The Warriors, man, look, this game did not mean as much to them. Let's just be real about it. And they came out looking like it as early in the ball game. Turned the ball over 7 times. Obviously, their focus was not there. But you can't take anything away from the Rockets. I think going forward, I think you're looking at Steph Curry. Chris Webber made a lot of references during the evening about Steph Curry's health. There's no question dude isn't 100%. Let's be real about it. And what I think one thing the Rockets did was I think they kind of tried to exploit that. They took Steph off the dribble countless times, whether it was Chris Paul, whether it was James Harden, whether it was Eric Gordon, whoever. And that's the thing that you've got to do. You've got to take advantage of that. There's no question that Steph Curry is not moving the way he usually would, and he's not the best defender to begin with if he's 100%. So the Rockets were able to get some matchups that they could exploit tonight, unlike Monday night where Golden State got all the matchups that they exploited. I mean, Kevin-Durant still went off 38 points again tonight. They're not going to stop Kevin-Durant. I think he worked a little bit harder tonight than he worked Monday night. Not a whole lot harder, but he worked a little bit harder. And the other key is you didn't have 28 points from Klay Thompson. So the Rockets defended a lot better tonight, and there's no question that was a big key. But the main key of this basketball game was the movement and the pace of the offense. Moving faster, getting into the offense faster into the shot clock, not standing around watching James Harden and Chris Paul pound the ball into the court for 20 seconds and then having to throw up a desperation 3 with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Much better, much more efficient offense, much better defense on the other end, much more intensity from the players, much more intensity in the building from the fans. All of that resulted in a 127-105 victory for the Houston Rockets. Well, all that said and done, guess we got to get ready for Game 3 on Sunday night. Man, it should be interesting. Can the Rockets get a game in Oracle in Oakland? I think they can. I'm not saying they're going to. I'm going to predict that the Rockets get one game. I have to go back to my prediction, though. My preview is up on sportsandswagreport.com. That is my blog. I picked the Warriors, man. I am a huge diehard Rockets fan, but I picked the Warriors to win this series in 6 games. And I'm sitting here praying to God that I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, and I don't mind being wrong in this case. But I will say it like this. I picked the Warriors to win this series because we've seen the Rockets play like they played Monday night a lot more than they played like they played tonight. If the Rockets play like they played tonight and they continue that and keep it up throughout this series, the Rockets definitely have a chance to beat the defending champs. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys, man. I want to appreciate you for joining me here on Sports and Swag Soundbites here on Spreaker.com. Please check me out some more, man. I'm going to put out a lot more of these here in the future. Hope you enjoy them. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think about them. Let me know what you think about my commentary. You agree with it, you disagree with it, I don't care. Let me know, man. Follow me on Twitter at CWood on Sports. IG is the same. Also follow my blog, which is sportsandswagreport.com. That will be at sportsandswagreport on Twitter and IG. Like the Facebook page. And again, also you can hear these on YouTube if you want to hear them on there. I just kind of share them there as well. I was like, why not? Anyway, again, my name is Kerry Wood. I want to thank you for joining me. And, hey, let's go on and hit this track a little bit more as we head out. Look for me later on, man. Check me out again on Sports and Swag Soundbites. Have a good one.